Coalition MPs are set to light a fire under Australia's tobacco debate, demanding the federal government lower the tax on cigarettes in a move they say would combat the black market. And at least one state government is taking matters into its own hands.
This government means business when it comes to cracking down on the sale of illegal tobacco.
New South Wales Health Minister Ryan Park announcing a new regime taking on stores selling under-the-counter ciggies. Individuals trading without a licence facing fines of $44,000, rising to more than $200,000 for corporations.
What it will probably do, firstly, is reduce the number of tobacco retailers. The second part of it is there'll be a clearer map for the government to identify and target those who are selling illegally.
New South Wales is the final state to penalise illegal cigarette sales. With growing evidence, smokers are shifting to the black market, where a box of 25s is half the price of a legit pack, currently worth a whopping $50.
The tobacco and nicotine industry needs to be cleaned up. There's still more than 1.5 million Australians who woke up this morning and the first thing they did was reach for a smoke.
The black market fuelled by organised crime, with firebombing of tobacco stores now common in most states. The whole schmozzle is being firmly placed at the feet of the federal government for sending the excise tax skyrocketing.
We've lost tax, we've messed up what we're aiming for in health, and we've given organised crime a leg up.
Calls now to reduce the tax to right a broken system and bring the illegal trade to its knees.
It's not going to happen because governments are always desperate for money. The smart play is to do better on enforcement rather than to do worse on tax.
The price of a puff now up in smoke.
There's still an industry out there batting every single day to sell every stick of cigarette they can get away with. And they'll come up with any argument under the sun to see backing off of effective regulation.
With us is North Queensland MP Warren Entsch. Warren, you're calling for legal cigarettes to be made cheaper? I'm sorry, but how is that a good thing? I mean, we don't want to see more cigarettes out there, surely.
Well, it's not that we want any more cigarettes out there, but at the moment, the way things are working, as we continue to jack up the prices, the legal businesses are going broke. They're going bankrupt. I mean, I look in my own community here in Cairns. For decades, we had small family businesses here. There was, maybe 4 or 5 tobacconists throughout the community. We now got them popping up on every street corner. Now, the reality, and they can't compete. They're selling a packet of cigarettes and complying with government requirements, selling it for, $50, $55, $56. And down the road, you can go in there and you can buy the same cigarettes and you can pick them up anywhere between $14 and $20.
Warren, have you seen the illegal cigarette trade firsthand?
Yeah, you can't miss them. I mean, across the road from where my office is here, where I'm speaking to you now, there's a legitimate store there that is actually struggling. I go a couple of 400 metres, 500 metres down the road, there's a pop-up store. Now, that store 2 weeks ago got raided by the police at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They cleaned out a whole lot of illegal product off them and they left by 2, shut it down by 2:30. By 3 o'clock, there was a truck out there with the owner unloading another lot of store and they were trading again at 3:30. Now, I actually rang the police and said to them, you want to get a double dip here, mate? You're very lucky. Go up and help yourself again. I don't know whether they did or not, but I drove past this morning. That store is still operating. And this is where it becomes bloody ridiculous. The figures that are from the legitimate tobacconists, they're the ones that are being recorded. That tells us what the smokers are. And they say, oh, yeah, we're dropping more and more, less and less smokers. I call out absolute BS on that.
Warren, it seems you really know your stuff. Are you a smoker?
No, of course not. I mean, on a late night and a glass of red, I might enjoy a little mini cigar, to help me relax, and a piece of chocolate. But
where are you getting yours from? Above the counter below.
I go across the road, and I can confirm it. I go across the road to the legitimate tobacconists, and I pay full price for them. I can assure you.
Well, Warren, I'm glad to hear that. And look, I have to admit that this may be slightly off topic, but is that or is that not Cher in the background of your shot? A framed photo of you and Cher.
That is. I can promise that's Cher. I mean, I am a bit of a chick magnet, and when Cher was in town last time, I mean, as you can see, there's a level of closeness there, but I had to confess to Cher at the time that I was married. And sorry, Cher.
He's an honest man.
But nevertheless, yes, that is Cher.
The big scoop of the night. Warren, thank you very much for your time.
All the best.